Hey y'all, good morning. It's Laura from Craft and See with Laura B. Hello, how are you doing? Spirit fingers. Anyway, we are here to play with wax seals. Now, I already shot a video about this a couple days ago for my St. Patrick's Day loaded pockets thing. It was part of that, but since then I guess I did receive, they showed up at my house. But I got more stuff. More stuffs. I got a St. Patrick's Day wax seal stamp. I'm trying to see if I can see it so that you can see it. Oop, flare. Anyway, we'll find out more than that later. I also bought these. I don't exactly know what they're called, but it came with this, a silicone mat, so I have a tile and that. And then my other little one that came, that I showed in something. Oh, I think that's just a quick video. Anyway, so those are all my St. Patty's Day stuff. So we're going to play with this today. We are going to play with this. How are you all this morning? Good morning, Vietnam. How are we all doing? I'll keep the tulips out. That would be the butterfly. Nah. Maybe. There. That is how I do it. This is my basket of stuff. These are Christmas, so we don't want to get into those. And here are these. So there we have it. This is what we're doing today. Assemble my stuff. I notice this sure doesn't like to stay on here very well. And I'd like to get new ones. Another one. You know, I'd like to get more of these, another one of these at least. And then a way to light it, which I was thinking last night, because these Dollar Tree tea light things are crap. This one stopped working because the wick is too short, and there's still almost half wax in there. So what I've thought about doing is getting those little glass votives, sticking this on top of it, boom, and I've seen some people do where you can get real ghetto, and you get one of those votives and an old spoon that you don't care about, and that becomes this. And I'm thinking, you know what, that sounds like a really good idea about now, because it's an inexpensive way to get more of them. Let's get that going, because I know what I want to do, peeps. We know what we want to do, and we're going to do it. Do it to it. So I'm really interested to see if this silicone mat, oh, I got pen on it, works better than the tile. Okay. So, where's all my stuffs? Oh, there it is. Didn't see it. Alright, here we go. So, it is President's Day here in the U.S., which is a holiday, a federal holiday. So, if no banks are open, nothing like that. Go with this one. Ugh. But I don't really need to do anything. I mean, I do need to go out and pick up a couple things from the pharmacy. But actually, now this one is considerably bigger than, I wonder if that even shows up. Yep, it's considerably bigger. Oh, for crying in a bucket, focus. So it's considerably bigger, if you could see that. Ooh, let's do an orange gold. There. And see how that goes. I really hope you can't see me in this. So, since I'm going to be doing that one, this is too big. It doesn't fit, as you can see. These fit fine. And the first one we're going to do is this one because, well, I'm excited about it. A lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. See, now if I had the right setup, I could just have many of these. And then I could just keep going. But really, you only use wax seals so much, so it's like you play with it a lot, and then you have all these wax seals. You know, like, these are all my Christmas ones. And where's my other one? Hang on, now that I'm talking about it. Here's all my other ones that I've made. Playing around. Oh, well, there are some pinwheel stuff, too. I don't know if anybody cares about that. These were back. It's amazing. You look back at the stuff that you made previous, like when you first started out, and I'm keeping them just so I can show myself how far I've come, because I actually was going through journal cards last night and, you know, coming up with ideas, wanting to get an Etsy shop going, blah, 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 blah. And I came across a bunch of things that I made about a year ago or more that I just now cannot stand. I don't like these at all. But I don't want to get rid of them because it shows me how far I've come. Now here's a pocket for that one. And I just, yeah. I really liked them when I first did them, or thought I did. You know, I was unsure of them and everything. This one's not so bad. That one's not so bad. I mean, I guess they're not horrid, but you know what I'm saying. I'm sure you all know what I'm saying. So, there is that. But, anyway, as I was saying, so I have all of these wax seals that I need to start incorporating more. Incorporating more. So it's supposed to be rainy and breezy today. What they call breeze, I call wind, so there is a little bit of a discrepancy on what it actually is, in my opinion. But I'm not a meteorologist. Alright, here we go. We're going to put this over here, and I hope you can see it. Let me do this one real fast and then stand up and see if you can see it. Ooh. Okay. So, let me stand up. Yes, you can see. That is just barely... I'm going to move my thing over. I apologize. There we go. Alright. It's like I'm trying to get it straight on the table, but then it's crooked on this thing. Oh, for crying in a bucket. Okay. Anyway, so here we go. And see, the flame doesn't get as high as I think that it should. So for the most part, I'm just not happy with that. So we are going to do a few others. So I'm going to take that and this, because we're going to use this little shamrock and it does not have to be very big. Well, let's see what we got here. It's very thin. It is very thin. Here's, I just love the look of the backs of them. I hope that's showing up. Yep. Anyway, so I'm going to take my gold again. Now I have some chalk pencils, or whatever you call them, from the $1.25 store, back when they were known as the Dollar Tree. But since they raised everything to $1.25, nope. Dollar Tree, you will never hear that out of me again. Dollar Trees are dead to me. It's now the $1.25 store. Which, you know, we have sales tax, so it's always more than $1.25. So, grr to that. Grr to that. And this one seems like it's just going to want to take a while to melt. To get really hot. Like I like them. Because I like it like that. Crap on a crab cracker. Did you see that? I opened it upside down. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Boy, howdy, that was almost a really huge disaster instead of just a minor one. Wow. Yeah. I've been having that issue lately with opening things upside down. Because they look like they need to be opened upside down or something. I get tripped up. And I gotta be quiet while I do this. Because there's a method to my madness. And a madness to my method. But here we go. So I'm going to sweep all of this down here. As much as I can. But most of it is going over me. Because, you know, it's, well, they don't, we don't call them craft herpes for nothing. They just, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Ugh. Well, now everything that goes on there is going to have a nice golden sheen to it, but sparkly. Sparkly. Alright, here we go. We're trying this again. Oops. Since this is a little tiny, I'm going to see if I can get 2 out of it. Maybe not. Why am I doing this? That was just idiotic, because I only have 1 of these. Now these are very heavy in comparison. Just letting you know. Of course, this is a wooden handle and this is solid whatever. Let's see if we can get that one out there. There. Let us see how it turns out. And why am I doing that? I still want to do green. Wipe. Wipe. There we go. Yes, wax seals are nothing if not messy. I'm really liking how the green and the gold, that orange gold, come out. Alright. Let's try this one again. Gold. But we're going to do a blue. Oops, come back. Come back, blue. In part of an orange, because that looks like that would be a really bright color. So, oh, there we go. There goes that. And I like this orange gold. So those are going to be huge. It's going to make a nice, should make a nice round. Aww. There you go. There you go, sweet little thing. See if I had another one. I'm trying to think. Hang on. I got an idea. I'm right here. I'm just around the corner. I'm right here, and I'm just around the corner, and I'm coming back. I am going to try something. Something. And now I got to get a spoon that I don't care about, so I'll be right back in a minute. And I'm back. So I found a spoon. I found something to put my tea light in. Now this is just made up on the fly. Let's try it. There. I've kind of made that spoon. Kind of made the spoon. Let me see if I can come this way up a little bit more. Maybe not. Nope. That's not going to go any... I can't make it go any further. Here, let me do this. There we go. There we go. That works better. So, we're going to do that. We're going to light the tea light. There. If we need help maneuvering, there's that. Let's try it. Hey, what do we got to lose, right? There. We'll use that green, and then another green, and then another orange. We'll use a big orange. And then, oop. There we go. Let's see if this does anything. And it didn't, because that went out. There we go. There we go. I'm still futzing with this. Sorry. I'm still futzing. There it is. And it makes the... Oh, there it is. It's on. It's on, but I don't know how well that's going to work. They sure made it look easier in the video that I kind of saw and don't remember now. Or maybe I'll have to find a different spoon. There. Well, it's definitely melting, so I just don't want it to... There. Alright. So this looks good. As I've futzed and played, make sure we're all... Looks focused. Okay. Let's get that off of there. And I just do a swirl. I don't know if this is what you're supposed to do. This is just how I taught myself how to do it. Alright, there goes that. And here goes this. Excited. Excited. Oh, those are just super cute, in my opinion. You know what? While I'm talking about having chalk, whatever's, let me look in my big bin of, here's a chalk writer. Yeah. These are paint pens, which I don't really want on that. I don't want any. Here's more paint pens. Here's a glass paint Maca. I could have sworn I had like silver in here. You do have it rather stuffed full. It looks like a stuffed pick. Here's another. Here's more of these I bought from the Dollar Tree. They're like Sharpies. No, they're not. Don't ever let anybody tell you they're like Sharpies. Ah, here's a blue chalk writer. Glass paint marker. Well, there's that. I'm looking, just looking while I'm waiting for things to melt. And as you can see, they already are. So I guess I have, and I have a black chalk, probably a paint, because it looks like the other ones. But I don't have any more shoot, I thought I had more chalk. I guess I don't. Wait. Haha. I do. It just didn't look like everything else. Oh, look, there's another one. Now that I know what I'm looking for. I'm trying to hurry. There's another paint. Glass paint. Silver. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. You know, every time I'm so oriented towards songs and stuff. Look, here's something. Metallic marker. That might work better than anything else I have. It might. Oh, here's a purple one. A purple. And again, I'm not saying these are going to work. Wow. This, as I'm working, I realized that the, once again, that does not like to, you're buddying up over here. You come over here. There. You come there. It doesn't quite seem to want to stay lit. Yep. This is just enough. It blocks just enough air flow. Dadgummit. I feel like I just wasted a whole bunch of time as you saw me just... Oh well. It is what it is. If you wanted professionalism, like, you know, flawless, then you go to Hollywood, and I'd never be accepted by Hollywood, and you'd never be able to get this for free, and blah, 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 blah. Ew, that just looked like a mixed mud. Like I'm a mud mixer. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to try something, because these are what I got these for. And we're going to use the butterfly. Ooh. Come on, where's the thing? I'm trying to get more of this orange out. And I'm just playing. I'm just having a play. Yeah, this spoon is just not going to work. So while we're doing that, we're going to do this. Okay, yeah, that was a fail. The spoon with this did not work. I'm calling operator error on it, and I just don't have the right setup. Maybe I need a smaller spoon. I don't know what I need. I will have to figure it out, because these, I don't want to have to get a bunch of those. Those are kind of spendy. Oh. So, let's try this again. We're trying it again. We will try. First you don't succeed. Keep on. You know, until you do. So, Mitz and I were talking, as we often do, between her and Candace. Yeah. Anyway. I can't remember what we were talking about. Oh, look. I am, at the same time I'm doing this, I'm also uploading a video, or getting one to upload. Okay, let me see. Tricks. Oops. Hang on. Almost there. have Eurasian collared doves around here, and I can hear them outside. I used to feed the birds a lot more bird seed and stuff like that until I got a dog. And my precious Isabeau likes to hoover all the bird seed off the deck. You know, and I don't want her doing that for obvious reasons, because, you know. Oh, I know what I'm going to do with this one. This will be a treat. If I can find it. I know I put it around here somewhere. There it is. There it is. Holographic glitter. We're going to try this. Now, I mentioned in my other video, which this may supersede because I really wanted to play with this stuff, and this may or may not be a part of the series. It's just me playing. I'm having a play. This holographic glitter actually does better if you put it on after you pour it and before you stamp it. That's when you put it on, because otherwise it if you mix it in, it loses its holographic ability, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I am not a fan of this. It reminds me too much of some people that had a green car kind of like this back in not a good memory. So I'm gonna just I'm getting rid of that one. I just don't like it. I mean, some people may, but unfortunately by the time you see this video, you're not going to see it. I'm thinking. See if I had another one I could do that, and that, and that, and this, and this, and this, and that, and you might ask why I have, and I'm going to mark one right now. Oh, for crying out loud, oh no, it was upstairs I had it, never mind. You know when you have a bunch of these pens, and then you can't find where you put them all, because it's there. I put a mark on them. Oof, that stinks. Because that way I know when I'm stamping, especially if I'm stamping on something where it has to be a certain direction. This tells me the stamp is right side up, so that's all I have to look for. Like that one has it. And where's my new big one? So, yep, I just go approximately the top center. I started marking on these, which is really idiotic, because that has nothing to do with it when you screw something else on there. So, oops. So now I'm just talking to waste time while we melt. Anyway, alright, let's see where we're at. Oops. Get rid of some of this muddy wax that I made, because I don't want it on here. I'm doing a gentle, there we go. Let's do a gentle twirl, swirl, whatever. There we go. We're going to try this again. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Come on. Get. And so I go until it kind of loses its, that's not what I want. Oh, for crying in a bucket. There we go. Okay. I wonder if it's my table is crooked, because it tends to bubble up on one side as opposed to the other. So, while we'll let that set up, and we'll just go, I'm going to try this green, another orange, just because, you know, got to have the right colors. Oop! Alright. There. I saved it. And white is what I was looking for. White? Ooh, let's do this pretty spring green. Spring green. Anyway, so I'll probably do I don't know, a little few more of these, because there was one that I did where I put it on the, oh, so this one I've got this drying, otherwise that's why they're all set aside. But I made one of these little tiny ones and put it on there, and I thought that was so cute. So I'm going to try this one again. And I hope I have enough stuff. Do I have enough stuff? I don't know, because that one was really hard. Let's just put gold. Gold, gold, gold. We'll do green gold. Gold, gold. Alright. So here is this. And that's kind of what it looks like. So let's try this silver. You know what? I'm going to try the gold chalk writer and see what it does. I can't guarantee it will stay on or do anything. I could also do not the R&D, because, you know, I don't do R&D, but I can do some gilding. Because I think this is just going to come off every time you touch it. And you don't want that, yeah. You don't want any of that, so... Well, okay, so those chalk writers aren't going to work very well. Which was kind of my worry, because it being chalk. Huh. Well, I just got some good ideas. I'm not sure I like this one either. Let's give it a second and see how if it straightens up and flies right. Or if I'm going to just get crud all over my finger every single time. Which I don't like. Holographic glitter, holographic glitter. I was supposed to do holographic glitter on the other one and I forgot, and now I've just made a mess. See, this is what happens when you're all up in your head. See me doing the little, yeah. Well, that's not so bad. It doesn't turn out quite so muddy. Alright, so this is where you kind of have to hurry. And then, where's my big one? And not put your sleeve in it. And find your big one fast. There we go. I'm pressing it down very tight. And well, I'll put some more white. We're going to do this. And another half of one. Nope. It's all going in there. It's just all going in. So, here's how this one is turning out. It's still kind of warm. But you do get some holographic. Is it hard to see? It looks hard to see to me. See if that works. Let me try the gold. So I'm just trying to find the lines and highlight them without coloring everything else, which isn't always the easiest to do. It'd be fun to get some, like, if they had, like, markers like this, metallic in all kinds of colors. There. Let's see. Maybe this is better. There we go, yeah. I don't know how well you can see the holographic, but again, it works better with holographic if you, well, put some down underneath too. Just kind of there. And then, works better doing that, and then obviously, depending on the color of the wax, it really helps to color in, go over the top, so you can, the raised part, I'm trying to speak, and I have MS, okay, so yeah, I have MS, but I've got a lesion in my Broca's center, the speech center, and so sometimes I, A, can't find the word I'm looking for, B, omit a word entirely and never know that I did. I mean, even proofreading, I will not realize that I did not add a word. Say the wrong word and not know that I said it, and people are looking at me like, you're making no sense, and you're completely off base, and then once I realize, oh no, I meant to use this word or insert that word, and so, anyway, and the more I feel pressured to speak, the worse it gets. Not that I'm feeling pressured. It's all pressure, most of it is pressure I put on myself. As we all do. For most of us, it's pressure we put on ourselves and not necessarily anybody doing anything to us. We'll do a flutterby. They got butterflies in Ireland. Oh. Now that's kind of cool, the way that white is coming to the surface, and I gotta hurry because I don't have much time. This is a bit speedy work, so if you haven't figured out what your game plan is, you don't have unlimited time. You know, faster. But, oh, there it is. There was some white in here that was just coming out at the end of that, and I kind of liked it. So, another one orange. Oh, they're all over the place, and I sure hope I didn't hit the camera, and I sure hope my big fat head's not in the way. Oh well. It is what it is, right? It will be what it will be. We'll do half of this. Depending on that seal that I'm using or what I'm using it on, is how much wax melts. It always, I have just found, for me, it always seems to be worse when you don't have, I'm trying to think of something at the same time I'm doing this, and my brain just went kablooey. It just said, nope, not happening. Because I actually do have a plan I'm working towards. Let me try this. Ouch. Because I have an idea with these, and I don't know that it's going to work. I was thinking through it last night, and I'm pretty sure it will not, just because there's a bolt. But, let us see. And this isn't really the ribbon that I want. I really gotta go through my lace, people. I have a problem. I haven't cleaned it up, and it is all over the place. And I can't find the one that I really want. I don't know why, because that's this tangled, there it is. I think this is what I want. Ugh, I think this is the one I wanted. Okay. I've got two in here. Oh, for crying out loud. There it is. Ugh. I really need to go through my lace. I'm all over the place with it. So we'll go this way, and once again, I did it too short. There. Hear me just randomly, willy-nilly snip. Snip. That's when you get to the part where you're irritated. And see, and I put things, I'm always misplacing stuff. Always. You know, I set it down, and then I forget what I did with it. We used to, as a nurse, and being irreverent, we call them, we're stroking out. You're stroking out, that point where you know you put something somewhere. You just, all of a sudden, you can't find it. We would call that you stroked out, because the object is right in front of your face. You just can't see it. You don't recognize it for what it was. And yes, we realized, no, we weren't having strokes. And it was more tongue-in-cheek, ha ha ha. And you probably wish you didn't hear that story and think that I'm a horrible person, but sometimes nurses can be a different breed. Especially night nurses. You know, and I have that dark, morbid sense of humor that I find things funny that other people are like, you know. So this, I don't think it's going to work because it's lifted because of the paperclip. But let us just try it and see if it gives me just a little bit of stoppage, like I want it to. Let's put this down here so it stays. There we go. Alright. Here goes nothing. See, it just doesn't. Yeah. Oops. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Like I thought. But, let me see. We're gonna try something. Do I have a little half of one somewhere? No, we're gonna do this. While this is drying, I will then attempt to go in and fill around here. I'm not saying it's going to work. I don't have high hopes for that at all. See, I'm not a fan of this. The way it makes it look more like a cup or a hockey puck. And I meant to put the holographic on the top, and I didn't. Why didn't you tell me that? Y'all didn't tell me. Arrgh. Arrgh. If you hear me get really quiet, all of a sudden, like I just stop talking, it's usually because I'm trying to find something that I misplaced. Or I didn't misplace it. I put it in a perfectly fine spot. But I then couldn't find it. Let's see what we get here. I'm just making a hot mess of all of this. Yeah, that was just fail. This is a fail. I can tell by looking. I don't even have to see it all. It's a fail. 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 Oh well, we all have them. I'm going to be done with this in a hot minute and move on to something else. Looking for more orange gold. Yeah, this just... Wow, this just did not work at all. Complete and total fail. Fail, fail, fail. Yeah, into the garbage it goes. Into the garbage it goes. Because it just... Yeah, there was no salvaging that one. Now, I'm still determined to do one of these and do one of them correctly. I'm not, like I said, I'm not so far a fan of the bowl look that it gives. However, it's interesting. And maybe when I do more practice and get it figured exactly the way that I want it, it will be a lot easier. So, but, yeah, I'm running over all my light. It's like all the things that you need to do behind the scenes, you know, when you're sitting at home doing nothing. Which we know that doesn't happen. But in the evenings, in the morning, in the evening, ain't we got fun? So Candace yesterday got me stuck on a song that she had just briefly mentioned about Let the Sun Shine In. And I'd forgotten that song. You know, that's a childhood song that you learn. You may learn. And so I was singing it yesterday. Let the sun shine in, face it with a grin. Open up your heart and let the sun shine in. And there's more to it, which I do not remember. But I remember that part and I was like, yeah, I hadn't heard of that in a long time. Thanks. Yeah. Alright, I always think, oh, I've got more in there. I've got more in there. I've got more in there. I've got wax all over my hands. Let's find something cool to do. Okay, so we're going to do an orange. I know, we're going to do, yeah, this is the color. And then we're going to do a gold. And then we're going to do, because I like the shimmers, we're going to do that green. And we're going to couple it with this green. Cut it in half. Alright, there we go. And then we're going to do the holographic glitter on this one. I swear it will be done. I swear it will be done. I sure like these little ones. I do. I really like these little... Let me metallic area. There. And here's another one. Let's do this little bitty. Dude. Sorry, trailed off again. Okay. Alrighty. This will be done. Take that off. Make sure you can get this off. And then cut the length you want. There you go. I am going to try this. Let's see, that's not metallic though. That's the problem, and I like my metallics. So, since it is a rose, we'll take this metallic marker and go over it. At least the flower part. Oops, and I already went over one of the leaves because I forgot it was rose and not tulips. Hi, sweet Izzy. You gonna doggy food doggy? Yeah? You gonna doggy food doggy? Oh, you got glitter all over you. How'd you get glitter on you? Huh? Yes, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. I know. I'm right in the middle and suddenly you decided this is when you want attention. Did you go doggy food doggy? Did you doggy food doggy? Look at you wiggle. Look at that little wiggly butt. I have an English bulldog. I've said this before. She's got the little curly cute tail that really doesn't do much. But, so her whole hind end gets into it. She gets the whole, you know, shimmy shimmy shake. The whole shimmy shimmy shake. I am going to do the butterfly, the flutterby. Because I think I said I was going to do the flutterby and it either, that was the one that screwed up. Alright, here we go. Sometimes I wait until it's nice and bubbly. Like you just forget about it for a few minutes. But I definitely, I do not recommend the Dollar Tree tea lights. Yes, they're less expensive. But you get what you pay for. Sometimes you really do get what you pay for. Well, you always get what you pay for. And I just don't like it. Alright. So there's that. We've done several. Let's get the gold out for... Oh, I know what I'll do. There's this. Actually... No. I'm thinking. We'll go here. And color those. I'm going to leave the stems. And I'm going to come in to the shoes. And outline the shoes. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. And then take this silver, of which I took out and then put back, and go these little since I don't have a bright green metallic marker, which would be really cool. Alright, so there's that. And I forgot to do the, again, I forgot to do over the top. Ugh! Okay, now that I look at that, I might like it. Huh. Alright. Well, here we all are. We're going to make that gold. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hang on. Blow that out. Take the gold. We're going to gold the body and that. The feelers, antenna. Couldn't get the word out. And then up here, around here. Boop. Would have been better with holographic glitter. Shucky darned. There we are. So, I hope you enjoyed this. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Remember, if you liked what you saw, hit thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload. Tell your friends. All of this gets me noticed and helps my little tiny channel grow. So, I will talk to you later. Peace out. Bye.